Hello everyone, I'm Nigel Sutton, Director of Community Education, Wellington High School, New Zealand. We're New Zealand's largest in-college adult community education provider, and we do around 7,500 enrolments a year and offer over 800 courses with over about 600 of those running. But today I'm here to talk to you and coming to you on behalf of Learn and Wellington High School on 3 marketing essentials you ought to be using to sell courses in a COVID reality. As you all know, it's been quite a year. And there we are located at the bottom of the North Island. Wellington is the capital city, and that's just where we are. And first key marketing concept, it's time to show you care. Marketing campaigns that show your organisation is connected to your community is what you want to be thinking about if you haven't already been doing them. After our national lockdown, we offered free courses on sleeplessness, overcoming stress, anxiety and depression, and acing the interview. In order to launch this to the community and to kind of connect and tell that story that we were here to help, this is a little video we made using a template video maker. And so, it didn't take very long to whack this up, but we got it straight out there and we offered these courses. We've never ever given away courses previously. We don't even do course discounts. We believe that we offer great courses with great tutors at fair prices, and we tend to be selling out. So, we are largely at capacity as a business, and so we really didn't kind of ever give away anything. But we wanted to show we care, we do care, and we wanted to help people. But also these were 2-hour talks, the stress, anxiety and depression and the overcoming sleeplessness. So they weren't terribly expensive in terms of instructor hours. It costs very little to give away these talks. I spent 6 hours of instructor money on the 1-day acing the interview course, interview skills course, but that was worth it because it really showed. And you'll notice I slipped into the video that term 3 starts soon. So all the rest of our courses also sold really well. And people really approved of this on social media. But I must say, that's the first time we've ever given away free courses, and it was a response to a COVID reality. So consider doing something maybe you've never done. Give away some courses, be targeted to our talks, cheap things, but things that help. We also link to local charities. We have a wet felter cat house, just like that one you see there. People come along and they make one of those. And we gave $10 from each enrolment to our local cats protection charity here in Wellington. And we did that to show a real link to the local community and for the animal lovers, really. I am one myself, so I wanted to do it, but here's also proof we put on our social media. We put the evidence of this donation on social media, and we'll do so each time the course runs. We use this email campaign here. This is the email we sent out about the free courses. And so we said, we're here for you, Wellington. Free courses to help. We know lockdown was tough and it caused all sorts of challenges. We are here to help. Free courses to help enroll now. So, I've used the word help like 3 or 4 times in those kind of big headlines, but it was really just underlining that aspect. Even people who kind of understood that it was marketing, liked it. It's hard not to like it. Sometimes you know what's happening, it doesn't mean you don't like it. And our marketing ties into next year too. We're really going with the community theme. We've got all these visual silhouettes on all of our brochure and so on, and they represent all different types of people and ages and ability levels, and we hope we've kind of captured visual representation, but we've used silhouettes. We just find it's easier not to use real people photos. We don't want to use models, and the complexities of getting permission from real people is more than, we just find these silhouettes work well. But it is us showing our connection to community. Second key marketing concept, online learning is here to stay and will increase in popularity in this COVID reality. So have you offered courses on how to use online tools? We had an absolute boom with 2 courses here in New Zealand during lockdown, Zoom and Introduction, a 1-hour course, $29, and Teaching and Presenting on Zoom as a 2-hour course delivered via Zoom. Both sold out several times over, and we ran them multiple times and were really quite lucrative for us. It's important to offer these how to use courses as well as more substantive subjects online. Right now, everyone's suddenly trying to use Google Teams and Zoom and things, and they're nothing different, our courses, than what you can get from the Zoom website. But our students want to interact with a live, knowledgeable tutor. I mean, we've got one provider we know of who offers Zoom how to use breakout rooms, just a piece of how to use Zoom, and it's a really popular course. And we think it's great to push people online to learn to use these online tools. After all, if you want to know how to use Zoom, you're going to have to get online sooner or later. So they were really good things to offer while we were locked down, but we're still finding in particular teaching and presenting on Zoom is selling well. However, the other side of this is since lockdown was lifted, everyone is flooding back to things where they can be with people. They are flooding to our courses, literally surge in people coming to things in the home and garden style subjects. Everything from cooking, sewing, through to crafting, writing, jewelry have swelled in popularity. Cooking was always medium popular for us. Now I don't even have to promote it, and every course is full. We looked to other countries to help inform our programming, and we noticed that in the UK, sewing and all things sewing had surged. We knew that baking had surged here in New Zealand, and so we knew to put this stuff on in abundance once we came out of lockdown. People still want to learn to bake, they still want to learn to sew. Particularly more. If they couldn't do those things during lockdown, they want to now. But yeah, people are coming out to face-to-face courses in record numbers. Second key marketing concept, though, was have online learning and courses about using online technologies such as Zoom, Google Teams. But be ready once lockdown lifts, if it hasn't lifted where you are, to see a boom in face-to-face learning. People are bored, they're sick of being at home. They want to come out, and yet they want to make their homes more beautiful when they do. So people have been stuck in their homes, they now wish to beautify them. They want to make art to put on the walls. They want to craft. They want to learn skills and things that they might have lacked during a lockdown, say cooking. So third key marketing concept, offer fun. Make no mistake about it, the global economy is struggling and going to continue to struggle. Unfortunately, for those of you in the US, you know that COVID numbers are surging and the daily tolls are upsetting. If you look at the Great Depression, we see that in the 1929, 30s, after the crash, people spent their money on going to the cinema, lipstick, dances, beer, and anything where they had fun. And this is what you need to do for your communities now. It's the era of edutainment. Provide learning experiences that are fun and entertaining, and you will do well. People want to be delighted and distracted, to laugh and have fun. This is a priority area right now. I really believe this. You want to offer fun to people. So use fun social media to promote your courses. This is part of our Bring a Friend campaign. So we're doing a whole Bring a Friend to a course campaign, dressing up Kermit and Miss Piggy. In this case, I'm just showing you a quick slide of no friends, bring a frenemy instead, or come alone to a course and make new friends. So we're totally promoting the idea of connecting friends, community, really pushing that community theme in our fun as well. And just, some silly dress ups again. What is an edutainment course? You might be going, what's edutainment? So here's a course that never sold for us. It's basically this kind of sexy young Colombian man, Andreas, and he dances around at the front and you follow him. And there's no mirrors or anything, and it doesn't matter how bad you look. And, here's the blurb from the tagliney blurb thing. Two left feet can't dance. Dance therapy will take you out of your head. Your problems will dissolve and you will lose your stress. It's for everyone. Andreas will have you moving and dancing better than you ever knew you could. Now, this course actually literally never sold for us. It never got one enrollment and never cancelled it. This sold out post-lockdown. This is just one of our hottest things right now. People want to come along and dance and have fun and get out of their head. And the second part of this is offer it in their neighbourhoods. If possible, offer courses in local neighbourhoods, in your centres and community centres and church halls, in whatever venues you can hire. We're offering more courses in local community centres around our city, as well as in our central hub, and they're selling out. So we've got new kind of little adventures all over the city popping up to respond to it, because people want to meet people in their actual neighbourhood now. They don't just want to meet people from the same city. They want to meet people that they might actually live alongside. They really do want to know their neighbours more than they ever have. COVID has changed how people feel about that. They want to know their neighbourhood. So let's recap. It's time to show your care, show your connection to community, consider giving away courses and subjects that will help people, but use it as a marketing opportunity. Show any donations you give to local organisations, further showing you care for your community. If you're offering online learning, you should also be offering online learning about how to use online tools like Zoom and Google Teams, and how to use breakout rooms and these kind of things. Even though online learning is booming, are you ready for the surge in face-to-face learning you'll see post-lockdowns? People are going to come back in numbers. Home and garden style courses have been particularly popular since lockdown was lifted here in New Zealand. Sewing, cooking, crafting, jewellery making, woodwork, pottery, crazy huge numbers. Think in terms of providing fun. People want edutainment. And are going to continue to do so. I have a new course studying where it's not that much learning. You basically come along and make beeswax candles and drink wine. It's really quite easy. You use a hairdryer. There's not much to it. But it's fun and entertaining. And the tutor is just full of joy. If possible, offer courses into large neighbourhoods and community centres, etc. So just offer them all over your city if you can. And bonus tip. This is an absolute bonus tip. Stay a member of Learn, the world's largest and most respected lifelong learning organisation. Learn have the research and advice you need to stay at the top of your game. They have global reach. I know they have a strong focus on North America and Canada, but they also reach well into places as far as us here in New Zealand. So they really are globally connected and bringing you the latest information from local sources across the planet. And Learn will help guide you and your organisation through these unsettled times and help you prosper and find the way. Thank you so much. I'm Nigel Sutton, Director of Wellington High School Community Education Centre, New Zealand. And there's my email should you wish to contact me and talk about anything I've said during this presentation. I wish you all well. Thank you. And thank you, Learn.